It's July 14th, and the strange side of history awaits. Today, we have ruins that were reached first, a brilliant scientist driven to exile, and a passenger plane that plunged into the sea. Let's begin. On July 14th, 1902, the Peruvian farmer named Agustín Lizárraga climbed into the mountains searching for fertile land. But what he found was far more valuable. Hidden beneath the vegetation stood stone walls, stairways, and terraces of Machu Picchu, an ancient Inca citadel the outside world would later call a lost city. Lizárraga and his companions explored the ruins and carved their names and year into the wall inside the Temple of the Three Windows. Evidence that they had reached Machu Picchu nearly a decade before the man history usually credits with its discovery. While American explorer Hiram Bingham arrived in 1911, he was not wandering blindly through untouched wilderness. Local guides led him up the mountain, and when they reached the ruins, families were already living there. They had built homes among the stones and were farming in the ancient terraces. History credit the explorer who made Machu Picchu famous, but what about the guides and the families who were already there? On July 14, 1791, an angry crowd in Birmingham, England, carrying torches, shouting for church and king. Their target was not a criminal, he was a scientist. Joseph Priestley had challenged powerful ideas. He supported the American and French revolutions, rejected traditional religious authority, and openly defined political reform. 17 years earlier, Priestley had isolated a mysterious gas by forcing sunlight into mercury oxide. Today, we call it oxygen. But on that July night, science would not protect him. The violence began after Priestley's friends held a dinner celebrating the anniversary of the fall of Bastille. Fueled by alcohol and political hatred, a mob attacked dissenting chapels before surrounding Priestley's home. Warned moments before they arrived, he and his family escaped into the darkness, but behind them, the crowd burned his house, destroyed his laboratory, and reduced his library and years of research into ashes. Burning Hand had driven away one of the men who helped reveal the very air keeping the rioters alive. On July 14, 1960, Northwest Orient Airlines Flight 111 was crossing the Pacific when flames suddenly appeared outside the aircraft. The Douglas DC-7C was approaching the Philippines when the No. 2 engine caught fire. Pilots tried to shut it down, but the propeller would not stop spinning. Then it tore free. The violent separation damaged the aircraft while fire continued to spread across its wings. With the darkness below and no runway close enough, Captain David Hall faced a terrifying decision. He would have to land the burning plane in the ocean. Flight attendants prepared the passengers, and the plane struck nose first. The impact ripped away the tail, wings, and engines, breaking the aircraft into pieces as the fuselage began to sink. Yet, the crew kept moving. Passengers were pulled from the wreckage, placed in life rafts, surrounded by darkness and the open sea. For nearly 5 hours, they waited for rescue, and unfortunately, one passenger died after suffering a heart attack. Against extraordinary odds, the other 57 people aboard survived a burning airline that fell apart in the Pacific. Another day, another strange bite from history. Like, comment, and subscribe. Your next eerie dose is just a day away.